Toyota have confirmed that they are killing off the Supra. The irony of this is they say they're going to replace the Toyota Supra with an all-electric version. Now, this is Toyota's passion performance car, right? It's the emotional car. It's the kind of car where it's meant to inspire people who love gasoline. They love the emotion. They love the emotion of a sports car. And Toyota said that EVs just can't replace that emotion and that feeling. Well, they've clearly changed their minds. And in fact, they believe that their pretend manual transmission could bring back the emotion, could create the next emotional, or maybe the first emotional electric performance car in history. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. I'm coming to you from Thailand, Bangkok in Thailand. My boys are out in the pool, having a good time. And we've just launched our new merch store. Have a look at it. I'll put a link in the description below. All profits we get from the store go to supporting my wife's cancer fund. Toyota have confirmed they are sending off the GR Supra and its EV replacement will be coming around 2025. Now Toyota, before they do that, before they send this car off, before they end it, they're going to bring out they're doing some work on this hotter version. They're trying to make this car be the ultimate performance car, the ultimate Supra. It's going to have 385 kilowatts, so more than 500 horsepower. Of course, remember this is essentially a BMW in a lot of ways. BMW engine, BMW switchgear, BMW interior. It's like a joint partnership between BMW and Toyota. However, this will be the final Supra, this new edition. Same car, they're just giving it more power, some extra specs here and there. And the Supra will exit production then in 2025, along with the related, basically the same car, BMW Z4, alongside which it's produced by Magna Steyr in Graz, Austria. So isn't this interesting, right? Magna make the joint venture car of Toyota and BMW. You'd think Toyota would be big enough and BMW would be big enough together themselves to make their own car, but they got Magna Steyr to make it for them. So apparently this new performance version of the Supra will have weight-saving measures like carbon fiber, 7-speed transmission, dual clutch, etc., etc. It'll still be slower than a Tesla Model 3 performance, but at least it'll feel fast, it'll feel emotional. That's the main thing. So how are they going to replace the emotion with a new EV? I mean, Toyota has said there's no emotion to EVs. There's no reason for enthusiasts to love them. By the way, I should point out that Evo, Evo, if you don't know who Evo are, they are a magazine, now a YouTube channel. They have performance solely on the experience and the emotion of driving, of racing fast cars, performance cars. They love that kind of thing. I've been reading their magazines for many years. I've stopped over the last few years because it bores me. But they had a video within the last few days where they compared the Bugatti Veyron, I think it's called the Super Sport. It's the newest, latest, greatest. I think it's about $7 or $8 million US for the best, the most expensive internal combustion engine supercar you can get. They compared that to the Rematch Nevera, which is the electric supercar from Rematch. And they said the Nevera destroys it in every way.
Between them, these two monsters of excess generate 3,500 horsepower, and their combined top speeds are over 550 miles.
It's a much more emotionally evocative car. It's a better car. It wins in every single measure. Much faster, better handling, better control, better performance, better braking, better everything. Obviously, Toyota didn't see that video. Now, details on the next generation electric GR Supra. Well, we don't know much about them, but Best Car Web says it will be rear-wheel drive and it will have a design reminiscent of a mid-engine sports car. It'll likely have Toyota's new pretend manual transmission. Toyota actually has their pretend manual transmission on sale right now in Lexuses. In Lexus, you can buy this car, you can buy one of their EVs with a pretend manual transmission. So you can change gears. It feels like you're changing gears. You're actually not doing anything. You just think that it is. And it has like revving on the car, which pretends that it's revving, and it's sort of like a kid's car where, you pretend that you're doing something and you're not really. It's like that. You have to imagine that it's happening and then you'll believe it. Toyota believes that by having this pretend manual transmission, they will be able to create the evocative feeling of using a manual or a stick shift in a gasoline-powered car. Toyota patented a simulated manual transmission for electric vehicles with a pretend clutch. So yeah, the clutch is there, but it doesn't do anything. But you better push it down because otherwise If you don't, you won't feel good about yourself. Anyway, they patented that, and it's likely they'll use this transmission with their new Supra. Here's what they said. The arrangement and operating feeling of the pseudo clutch pedal and the pseudo shifter, meaning they're both fake, are equivalent to those of a real manual transmission, a real stick shift transmission vehicle, said Toyota in its patent. Toyota said the point of this new EV manual transmission is to provide an electric vehicle capable of enjoying driving like a manual transmission vehicle and driving as a normal electric vehicle without unsafety and anxiety. I'm not really sure how this new pretend manual transmission makes you feel more safe or less anxious, but Toyota believes that it does. So maybe information on how that will happen at some point will be revealed to the very anxious and very unsafe EV driving public. Now, Toyota says in patent filings that this manual shifting function can be turned off if you want. So yeah, you can remove the emotion from your car just by pressing a button, and you no longer need to shift the pretend transmission anymore. Now, interestingly, other manufacturers, including Nissan, are still working on gasoline-powered sports cars. BMW as well. Clearly, Ford, Mustang, they love the Mustang, the V8 Mustang. That's going to be around for quite some time. I'm not really sure that that's either here nor there, because I do think that Ford is actually being serious about EVs now. They have plans on building a massive battery factory with CATL. So I think Ford is going in the right direction in general. Toyota, they're way behind when it comes to EVs, but you never know. I mean, they have cancelled the Supra in terms of its next variant being gas. They're now saying it's EV. You never know. Maybe Toyota really have changed their minds and decided that, yes, the future of the automobile is electric. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think Toyota has changed their mind? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.